guys, so it is finally Sunday. It is February 4th. I'm not doing that great. I have not slept very much and my arm is actually in excruciating pain right now. I'm trying to move it so that it doesn't hurt, but it's almost impossible to do. Bear with me if I'm not sounding that great right now. That's why. Like I said, I do have a high tolerance for pain, but this is like something I've never really experienced before. I'm trying to work through it, and hopefully I'll be able to get through the video with no problems. So let's get started. Sunday, February 4th, here we go. It is British Yorkshire Pudding Day, so this is primarily a UK holiday. Have heard of it here before, but I don't know if everybody understands what it is. So here we go. On British Yorkshire Pudding Day, the first Sunday of February, this baked pudding is honored for its centuries-long stalwart place in the British food lexicon. Yorkshire pudding was first devised as a way to conserve the fat that would drip off a roasting fowl or a side of meat, catching the grease in the batter mix, eggs, flour, and milk, instead of a dripping pan, and serving the resulting dish as part of the meal. In poorer quarters, since meat was expensive, Yorkshire puddings would be served before the main meal to dull the appetite before sparingly serving meat courses. So this was like the filler appetizer before the meat courses of the poorer parts of the city, the country, whatever it may have been. But it's actually still honored and still served today. So it's interesting to me. Not something I would probably eat, but it's interesting. It is Dump Your Significant Jerk Day. So if you or somebody you know is in a relationship that is highly toxic, it's time to get rid of the jerk. It could be male or female, doesn't matter. They gotta go. Because ultimately, being in a toxic relationship, and I'm talking from experience, will put a lot of strain on you, both physically, emotionally, and mentally. It's not a good thing to be in a toxic relationship. So please, like I said, if it's you, please take note. Please look at yourself in the mirror and say, you're better than this. If it's somebody you know, please help them do an escape, because in the long run, it would be worth it. It is International Day of Human Fraternity. And I'm not talking about college fraternities. Listen to this. The world needs more love, and that is exactly what International Day of Human Fraternity, held annually on February 4th, aims to generate. Love for people everywhere, across every religion, caste, and race. This day is about building a fraternity where each person embraces another, complete with beliefs and religious bents. International Day of Human Fraternity is held in and kicks off World Interfaith Harmony Week, which is held on the first week of February every year. We talked about this the other day. Like I said, I've always said I love everybody regardless of who they are until you piss me off. I do not look at people and judge them by their race, their gender identity, their religion, sexual orientation. That's neither here nor there with me. And I think we need to work on that more. I think there's just too much hate in the world today, and it's really, really a disgusting thing that we have to deal with. Okay. It is Liberace Day. Now, if you don't know who Liberace is, let's just say he was the flamboyant singer of his time. He actually would probably put Donald Trump and Elvis Presley in their place when it came to his music and his way of living. He was very flamboyant with his money, his wealth, his clothing, his way of life. It is well known Liberace was gay, which is fine, which really was not accepting at his time. Gratitude Valentino Liberace, also known as just Liberace, was an American pianist, singer, and actor. He died on this day in 1987, and like I said, he was openly gay, although it was still not really accepting at that time. And when he passed, he did pass of HIV. He has a little museum in Las Vegas known as Liberace's Garage, which showcases his cars, his costumes, I think a piano or two, I'm not really sure. But if you want to get to know a little bit more about Liberace, HBO actually did a very good movie based on his life with Michael Douglas called Behind the Candelabra, if I remember correctly. It was a very good movie, and I think it's one of the best that HBO has done. So I would highly recommend you watch that. It is National Homemade Soup Day, which explains itself. If you love making homemade soup, which I like to do, obviously I don't think I'm going to be able to do that for a little while, but I would strongly suggest now, even in the winter, this is like the perfect day for winter homemade soup day. Oh, yum. So good. Definitely make your pot of soup no matter what it is. Let me know what kind of soup you guys like to make at home. If your name is Israel or Israel, today's your day. It is National Israel or Israel Day, depending on where you are and how you pronounce your name. National Stuffed Mushroom Day. No, I do not like mushrooms, but I don't think I could even tolerate stuffed mushrooms. But obviously, if you do and you prefer to have one, today's the day to have one. Not for me, sorry. It is National Thank a Mail Carrier Day. Obviously today's Sunday, it ain't happening. But tomorrow, if you have a regular mail carrier, just give them a stop, give them a thanks, give them a note, give them a treat, something. Just let them know you appreciate them. It is National Wicker Day. National Wicker Day is celebrated annually in the United States on February the 4th. Wicker is not as common as it used to be, but is still fashionable and eco-friendly. Wicker is a technique for making products woven from any one of a variety of plant materials. It is a generic name for the materials used in the manufacture. Furthermore, the term is also used for the technique of making the materials. Wicker can be found to make furniture, baskets, and souvenirs. National Wicker Day celebrates the great fiber and the people who create these valuable items. So when we think of wicker, we really think of baskets more than anything. But back in the 70s, wicker furniture used to be like the norm for especially little girls' bedrooms. There's actually a store that still has nothing but wicker furniture up not too far from me, maybe about 10 minutes from me. So it's still around, believe it or not. It is Pork Rind Appreciation Day. Yep, something, again, I will not tolerate for myself. Sorry. National Pork Rind Appreciation Day is celebrated every year on the first Sunday in February, normally coinciding with Super Bowl Sunday. This year, not so much because I think Super Bowl Sunday is actually next Sunday. This year, it takes place on February the 4th. Did you know there are over 300 food holidays to celebrate each year? Pretty much, because we're gonna cover just about all of them. So again, pork rinds, anything handheld. I'm sure we'll have a few more coming up this week. With being that this is usually the time of Super Bowl, and like I said, I believe it's actually next Sunday this year. They kind of went backwards. They don't usually do. It's usually the first Sunday of February. I wonder why they changed this year. I will never know, and I really don't care either because I don't watch football. So sorry. It is Scout Sunday. Scout Sunday is celebrated on the Sunday before February 8th every year, and this year the day will be marked on February the 4th. Since 1910, school pupils have been imbibing good deeds, survival skills, and moral underpinnings via the Boy Scouts of America. The Boy Scouts of America are descended from the British Boy Scouts, which were created in 1908 in reaction to the success of Robert Baden's scouting. Pals for Boys. Indonesia's National Scouting Organization has over 17 million members, making it the world's largest scouting organization. So this isn't just a U.S. holiday, it's a worldwide holiday because apparently a lot of countries have their own version of the Boy Scouts. It's still very well attended here in the States. I think it was quite the big thing in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I think it kind of dwindled down a little bit. But still, you know, we still have Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. I think the highest level, if I remember correctly, is an Eagle Scout, and usually it's like a senior in high school who can make that that top tier. Today is sweater day, because why not? It is February, it is cold, and we need to stay warm. I am not big on sweaters because, like I said in the past, I feel very claustrophobic when I am completely covered, with the exception of my stitch sweatshirt. Love my stitch. If I have to wear a sweater, it has to be ultra big, ultra roomy, which means I normally would have to wear like a tank top or a t-shirt underneath anyway. It is USO Day. USO Day is on February 4th, the birthday celebration of the American nonprofit charitable corporation, the United Service Organization Incorporated. Providing live entertainment, care packages, and much more, the USO is the bridge connecting overseas soldiers to their friends, families, and homes. The USO partnered with the War Department and later with the Department of Defense, or the DoD, to serve everyone in military life. The troops fighting in World War II were the first to benefit from this organization's efforts, and now almost 4.9 million members are impacted by the USO. We have wars going on, or we have problems overseas that we actually send our troops to. This is really big amongst like the holiday time. We have performers go across the seas to do performances for the troops over there. They have little concerts. They will have special dinners for them. They will actually bring plane loads of care packages, like it says here. But they also do help the families and the friends here cope with not having their loved ones here at home. Hope was big in this. Marilyn Monroe was one of the first, if not the first, female performer, I believe. I could be wrong. Comedians go over and perform stand-up. I think Robin Williams was one of the big supporters of the USO as well, and had some of the best shows. So there you go. It is Willie Mays Day. Celebrate the legendary Say Hey Kid on Willie Mays Day, taking place on February 4th. Fans of the iconic baseball star Willie Mays will no doubt recognize the significance of the date, February 4th, 2024, or 2/4/24. Mays first wore the revered number 24 jersey in his rookie year with the New York Giants in 1951, popularizing it over the course of 2 decades. So it is really like Willie Mays Day, because 2/4/24. It is World Cancer Day. Sooner or later, it seems cancer has an impact on all of us. That's why World Cancer Day on February 4th is an important day to raise awareness about prevention, detection, and treatment. Started by the Union for International Cancer Control in 2008, World Cancer Day activities seek to significantly reduce illness and death caused by cancer by 2020. That didn't happen because just a couple of days ago, it said that cancer had killed 10 million people in 2020. There still isn't enough done, in my opinion, to treat cancer, no matter what kind of cancer it is. We need to work harder, and we need the government to step it up and help those with cancer. All right, so we're going to get to the week. We had Scout Sunday just a couple minutes ago, but this entire week is Boy Scout Anniversary Week. Boy Scout Anniversary Week takes place in the first week of February every year, and this year will be held on February 4th through the 10th. The Boy Scouts of America, or the BSA, is considered to be one of the biggest scouting organizations in the country, besides being one of the biggest youth organizations. There are more than 2 million young youth who will participate in Boy Scouts. There are also more than 1 million adults who volunteer at the organization. Boy Scouts has helped to shape the youth for over 100 years. They have created a lot of memorable experiences and developed future leaders. I was a Girl Scout, so I know the importance of this. And funny story was, my Girl Scout leader, she had a daughter and she had a son. The daughter was in Girl Scouts with me, and then her son was in the Boy Scouts. I don't know if he was a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout at the time. But at one den meeting for the Boy Scouts, he actually started reciting the Girl Scouts mantra and didn't catch on until somebody had to say something to him. So it was actually funny, because he would sit in our Girl Scout den meeting every week, because this was at a time that Mom was doing it, and I think Dad was still working during our meetings. So yeah, he got the full benefits of both meetings. Burn Awareness Week. Burn Awareness Week is observed every first full week in February. It is a time for organizations to mobilize safety educators to sensitize people to the subject of burns. It also raises awareness of burn prevention methods in various communities. So when we say Burn Awareness Week, we're not talking about burns just from like house fires or forest fires or anything of that sort. Burns can happen in any way. I mean, if you're cooking on a stove, hot water splashes you, hot oil, hot butter, touch something, or if you end up hitting something long enough that causes a burn. This pretty much covers the whole gamut of burns. It is National Kraut and Frankfurter Week. That's enough said. I don't like kraut, but I do love myself a good hot dog. So enjoy having a hot dog and some sauerkraut this week if you prefer it that way. What do you prefer on your hot dogs? Now, I hear is a big debate about it. Do you like ketchup? Do you like mustard? Do you like both? Do you have some crazy toppings that you put on your hot dogs? I prefer ketchup. I know I'm probably one of the weird ones. I like ketchup. I like chopped onions. I like chili dogs. What else have I had? I've had a bacon hot dog. So good. Let me know what you prefer to have on your hot dogs or what kind of hot dogs you prefer to have. It is National Secondhand Wardrobe Week. Ready? Okay. National Secondhand Wardrobe Week is celebrated every first week of February. It's actually longer than a week. It is marked from February 4th this year to the 12th. This week gives us reason enough to indulge in a shopping spree, albeit in an unconventional style. Do you know that thrift stores started gaining popularity around the time of the Great Depression as people scouted for cheaper products? Funded by several missionaries, it has not lost its momentum even today. It's time you thought about selling your used clothes in a thrift shop and buying another secondhand vintage outfit. Not only does it save your wallet from getting empty, but it also helps in cutting down on environmental waste, which is fine. I actually donated a ton of clothes this year. Some were my grandmother's, some were mine. Shoes as well, hats. A lot has been donated. I have not gone shopping because I just prefer not to. But if you watch TikTok a lot, or if you watch YouTube or even Instagram, you see there's a lot of people whose channels are basically all just buying from secondhand stores and either upcycling or finding a way to use what they find in these stores, which is, it's beautiful. Finally, it is Pay Your Bills Week. Please pay your bills. Please be responsible. Pay Your Bills Week takes place during the first week of February. With the economy the way it currently is, everyone is more on edge than they've been in a while about their financial situation. Paying bills is one of the things people worry about the most, which is why this holiday was put in place to remind people to pay their bills on time and put systems in place to make sure the process is smooth, timely, and stress-free. There are numerous benefits to having systems in place, so set a date to sort out and pay your bills and stick to it. Make bill payment a habit to stick to your monthly routine. For me, it's more of a bi-weekly routine. I pay the bills as we get the paychecks. But obviously, if you are looking to upgrade your house or upgrade your apartment or upgrade your car, obviously paying your bills is going to help your credit score, and your credit score is going to determine how much you can advance yourself. So please take your time. Even if you have to do a budget calendar, write everything out, pay everything as soon as you get the bill, either in the mail or on your email, or just set a set date to pay whatever bills you can. We have quite a few birthdays, so let's get to them. We're going to start with happy birthday to actor Edvin Riding. He's celebrating a birthday today. Rocker Alice Cooper is celebrating a birthday today. Actress Savannah Lyles is celebrating a birthday today. Rapper Cameron is celebrating a birthday today. Actress Yasmin Saeed celebrating a birthday today. Boxer Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, is having his golden birthday. He is 50 years old today. Happy birthday. Actress Mila Brenner is celebrating a birthday today. Actress Dallas Lovato, Demi's older sister, she's celebrating a birthday today. Actor Bug Hall. You may know him better as the Alfalfa from the 1994 version of Little Rascals. He's celebrating a birthday today. Singer Davin DeGraw is celebrating a birthday today. Actress Kyla Kennedy. And finally, football player Lawrence Taylor. All celebrating birthdays today. We should also point out it is also Facebook's birthday today, so happy birthday to Facebook. And we want to wish a very, very happy birthday in heaven to Miss Rosa Parks. Happy birthday. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday. If you are celebrating your anniversary today, happy anniversary. I hope you had a good day. All right, guys, so let's finish up this day today. I am so sorry you have to start the work week tomorrow. It's Monday. It's Manic Monday. So sorry. But hopefully I will be here tomorrow. I will be getting through with your Mondays with you. I will keep you guys updated as far as what I decide hospital-wise, what to do. Hopefully it'll be in and out thing if I do go. But hopefully I can get some answers because this does hurt. All right, I'm sorry I'm sounding like a broken record, but I just want to keep you guys updated as to what is going on with me. All right, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good week. Have a good work week. Have a good night. Enjoy your time with your family. Be safe, be warm, and behave. Actually, yes, behave. Leave the misbehaving to me. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.